The Nova effect is a philosophy made popular or even invented, I'm not sure which, by the YouTuber with the name of Pursuit of Wonder. And it basically coincides with what the butterfly effect is, which is pretty much that one event can trickle down to all these other events without you really knowing, because that seemingly infinitesimally small event, it really shouldn't seem like it has any effect on the future, but really it does. The thing is that whenever some sort of tragedy hits or some sort of issue happens in life, I can always look at it in the lens of there is something that can come out of it that is bigger than I realize. Something that can actually come out of it that is good, right? Let's take a couple examples because I think that's probably the best way to illustrate this. One being that, let's say you're late for work or late for school, or you think you're gonna be late, and you're on your way to work and you realize, oh shoot, I forgot my laptop. This seems like a tragedy, right? You just left 5 minutes ago from your house, you're 5 minutes away, and it's gonna take, another 10 minutes to turn there and back, and you're already running late. So it seems like the biggest problem in the world. It seems like, everything bad is happening to you. But little do you know that what that could have done, what you turning back for that laptop, that could have saved your life. You could have gone in a car crash 10 minutes later, right? And you wouldn't have even known. So think about how many different things or how many different times that could have happened. Some event like that, where something really, really small, really insignificant, it could have saved your life. It could have prevented you from being injured in a horrible way, to be paralyzed or something like that. Now I know it could seem like a crazy idea, for sure, definitely, right? You shouldn't think that it's like, every situation could have led to something bad. That's definitely a very bad mentality to have, right? You kind of want to be fearless in a sense of, like trying out new things. But it's extremely important to note that during these bad times, there is always the possibility of good to come out of them, even if it seems like it's impossible. There's so many different examples that go into it because there's really so many different situations that seem that, and really they are bad, right? Can't ignore that. These situations are all bad, but in and of themselves, they can trickle down to something that is so much more beneficial than they were bad. It's just that you really cannot see it. So, even for me with like basketball, I'm thinking like, oh shoot, well, if I just missed that shot that I just took, well, what if that was my last shot I was gonna make if I were to make it? But since I missed it, that makes me, make the next 10 that I shoot, right? Something like that, right? And you can kind of play around with it, right? Have some, fake scenarios in your head. And I think doing that, while again, it may not seem realistic, you internally know that that could very well be the case. And this really has helped me be so much more happier and so much less stressed because I'm overall able to trust the process a lot more than I've ever been able to. Because now I understand that there is the possibility of good coming from the bad, right? I trust in God to do His work. I trust in myself to take the actionable steps to, do what I can to control the controllables. And then I fall back on God during the things that I cannot control, right? And having that mentality, it's relaxing. It allows me to understand that, it's not the end of the world. This thing may seem so bad, but really it could be the new start of something great, right? And I just can't see it yet. But that's the biggest thing with this, is that you cannot see it yet. You need to really get to that realization of knowing that you are not all knowing. Okay, and through that, you're going to see, again, a lot more fulfillment, more happiness, and overall an increase in just joy, man. Because life as it is, it's a gift. Talked about this in so many different videos, but it's a gift, man. And when you are stressed, when struggles are real, it's important to just come back to the realization that it's great to even be here at all. But yeah, just wanted to talk on this because I honestly think it's such an important thing for people to realize the significance of their life and the significance of, good coming from bad. And if you want to see another video similar to this one on how important life is and how valuable your life is, then I highly recommend checking this video out right here. With all that being said, I'll see you over there. I'm out. Be well, be blessed. Peace.